What if everything you've been doing to grow spiritually is being quietly blocked by something as simple as your spine? Sounds unbelievable, right? But here's the truth. Your spine isn't just holding up your body, it's holding back your spiritual growth. Every time you slouch, every time stress knots up your back, you're cutting off the very energy that could transform your consciousness and awaken new levels of awareness. It's not just about discomfort, it's about being stuck, spiritually stagnant, and you may not even realize it. Here's the part most people never hear about. For centuries, ancient traditions, from the tree of life to the sacred Mount Mayo, have pointed to the spine as the core bridge between body, mind, and spirit. Yet this vital knowledge has been ignored in modern life, leaving most of us disconnected from our true potential. But what if I told you that by simply unlocking your spine, you could experience a deeper spiritual shift than you ever imagined? This isn't some far-off dream. It's right here, within your reach, waiting for you to activate it. And here's where it gets critical. If you don't address this hidden blockage, you'll continue to miss out on the profound spiritual awakening that's possible for you. Want to know how to break free and realign your spiritual path? Let's dive in and discover the key that's been hiding in plain sight. Imagine for a moment that your spine is more than just a physical support system, holding you upright as you move through life. In ancient traditions, like those of the Tree of Life or the sacred Mount Mayo, the spine is considered a mystic bridge. This bridge doesn't simply connect your body, but also serves as the passageway to deeper spiritual growth. It's where your energy channels meet, creating the flow of life force energy that sustains not only your body, but also your consciousness. Many people ignore this, but understanding the mystic role of the spine can radically transform how you view your inner development. Now think about this. When your spine is out of alignment, it's not just your posture that suffers. Your spiritual journey might be blocked too. Picture the energy channels within the spine like highways. When there's a traffic jam, nothing flows smoothly. It's fascinating how ancient cultures have embedded this knowledge into their rituals and symbols, seeing the spine as a vital element in connecting heaven and earth. By aligning this bridge, you create space for spiritual growth, just as a well-maintained road allows smooth travel. But here's where things get even more interesting. The connection between the spine and spiritual elevation is often overlooked in modern life, yet it holds profound significance. As we dig deeper, we'll see how modern science has begun to acknowledge this ancient wisdom, blending spirituality and biology in ways that open up entirely new possibilities for your consciousness. Ready to explore how science and spirituality meet at the spine? Let's keep going. It's fascinating when science starts confirming what ancient traditions have always known. The spine, more than just a physical structure, is directly connected to consciousness through something called the reticular activating system. The RAS acts as a gateway, filtering what information makes it from your environment into your conscious mind. Think about it, your spine, through this system, literally shapes your awareness. So, if your spine is blocked or misaligned, it's not just your body that feels off. Your consciousness can become clouded too. Consider how neuroscientists now acknowledge the spine's role in waking states and alertness. The reticular activating system, running through the brainstem and spinal cord, plays a key role in determining what you pay attention to. This is why practices like yoga or spinal alignment exercises have such profound effects, not just on your body, but on your state of mind. When your spine is properly aligned, you're more awake, more aware, more present. It's like opening a window and letting fresh air into a stuffy room. But science doesn't stop there. The alignment between spirituality and neuroscience is growing stronger with every new study. From experiments on mindfulness to research on how spinal stimulation can awaken dormant aspects of consciousness, the evidence is piling up. Curious how ancient spiritual practices like meditation and posture correction relate to modern science? Well, the next step takes us to Hinduism and its understanding of the cosmic spine. Let's dive in. In Hinduism, the spine is often seen as more than just a physical structure. It's Mount Mayu, the cosmic axis connecting heaven and earth. This isn't just a symbolic idea. It's deeply rooted in the spiritual practices of yogis and sages. They believe that through the spine, divine energy can flow freely, linking the earthly existence with the divine. Picture this. Your spine is like a sacred bridge, with every vertebra playing a role in your spiritual balance and growth. This concept reminds us of how important alignment and care of this cosmic spine really are. Now, think about this in terms of your everyday life. Have you ever noticed how a simple change in posture can shift your mood or focus? In Hindu practices, it's not just about standing tall. It's about creating space for cosmic energy to rise through the spine, merging your earthly experiences with higher realms of consciousness. It's no coincidence that ancient yogis stressed spinal alignment during meditation. They understood that the path to spiritual balance begins with the spine, much like how Mount Mayu stands at the center of the universe, linking the heavens above and the earth below. It's this alignment that allows you to connect with something greater than yourself. When your spine is balanced, so too is your spirit. The deeper we go into this concept, the more we see the parallels between physical posture and spiritual ascension. Curious how this cosmic connection leads to practical effects on stress and spiritual detachment? Let's take a closer look at that next. Stress is something we all know too well, but have you ever considered how it affects your spiritual growth? When you're stressed, your body tenses up, especially around your spine. This disrupts the natural energy flow through your spine's energy channels, creating blockages that can detach you from your spiritual path. Think of it like a garden hose. When it's kinked, the water doesn't flow, and in the same way, stress blocks the energy that's supposed to rise through your spine, cutting off your connection to higher consciousness. Poor posture, a common consequence of stress, adds to this spiritual disruption. Slouching can compress your spine, making it harder for energy to move freely. You might feel more tired, less focused, and more importantly, spiritually distant. It's no coincidence that many ancient practices like yoga and Tai Chi focus on both relieving stress and correcting posture. So, a simple action like sitting up straight, breathing deeply, or stretching can help realign your spine, allowing energy to flow and bringing you closer to a state of spiritual clarity. When we're stressed, we tend to overlook these things, letting the tension settle into our bodies like a permanent guest. But if you want to regain your connection to spiritual growth, focusing on stress relief and spinal alignment can make a world of difference. Curious how this affects the powerful process of Kundalini awakening? Let's unravel that next. The spine is often seen as the central path for Kundalini energy, which is believed to lie dormant at the base of the spine, waiting to be awakened. When this energy is stirred, it rises through the energy channels along the spine, leading to profound spiritual enlightenment. It's almost like a coiled serpent, a force of pure potential that, once released, brings with it clarity, awareness, and a deeper connection to the universe. But the key to this awakening lies in the alignment of the spine, which must be free of blockages for the energy to flow naturally. Many people experience small Kundalini stirrings without realizing it, often during moments of deep meditation or heightened awareness. You may have felt a sudden rush of warmth or an unexplainable sense of connection during these times. That's Kundalini energy beginning to move. However, for a full awakening, practices like yoga, breath work, or specific meditation techniques are essential. These methods work to clear the energy channels in your spine, allowing Kundalini to rise smoothly, creating a bridge between the physical body and spiritual realms. The process can be life-changing, but it's not without challenges. If the spine is out of alignment or energy channels are blocked, the awakening can be uncomfortable or even overwhelming. That's why it's crucial to focus on spinal health and energy flow before attempting any Kundalini-related practices. Wondering how modern techniques can help with this alignment? Let's move into how healing and chiropractic practices support this spiritual journey. In today's world, the importance of spinal alignment goes beyond just physical health. It's tied directly to spiritual well-being. Chiropractic care and other modern healing practices emphasize that proper spinal alignment allows life force energy to move freely through the body. When the spine is in balance, the energy flows without obstruction, not only improving physical health, but also promoting spiritual clarity. It's a bit like tuning a musical instrument. When each vertebra is in place, the symphony of your energy and consciousness plays harmoniously. Take chiropractic adjustments, for example. Many people turn to them for relief from pain, but they often find unexpected benefits, like increased mental clarity and emotional stability. This happens because the adjustments help realign the energy channels along the spine, clearing any blockages that might be hindering both physical and spiritual growth. Similarly, practices like acupuncture and energy healing tap into this same concept, focusing on aligning the body to boost both vitality and spiritual energy. If you've ever experienced that light feeling after a deep massage or an adjustment, that's no accident. It's the result of energy finally flowing freely through your spine, bringing balance back into your life. When your physical structure is supported, your spiritual path often becomes clearer too. Curious about the science behind this connection? Let's dive into some of the latest research on the spine's role in consciousness and health. Modern science is finally catching up with what ancient traditions have long understood. The spine plays a vital role in our consciousness and overall well-being. Studies show that stimulating the spine through practices like yoga, meditation, and even specific spinal exercises can enhance mental clarity, reduce stress, and improve health. This isn't just about the body. It's about the deep connection between the spine and the brain, particularly through the reticular activating system. When the spine is healthy and aligned, it can amplify your awareness and even heighten your state of consciousness. Take yoga as a prime example. Research has shown that spinal poses in yoga, like the cobra or bridge pose, stimulate the nervous system in a way that boosts both physical and mental health. These movements create space in the spine, allowing energy to flow and improving the body's communication with the brain. It's no wonder that yogis have long claimed that a flexible spine leads to a flexible mind. With each stretch and alignment, the spine becomes a conductor for higher states of consciousness and vitality. What's more, new discoveries in spinal health and neuroscience reveal that practices focused on spinal alignment can do more than just relieve back pain. They can actually shift your perception and consciousness. Imagine how unlocking your spine's potential could transform not only your body, but your spiritual journey as well. Speaking of transformation, let's now shift to what all this means for your own growth and how you can use it to elevate your spiritual life. So, now that you've learned just how vital your spine is to your spiritual growth, the real question is, what are you going to do about it? Are you ready to unlock the energy that's been blocked for so long and finally take control of your spiritual journey? Or will you continue living with that hidden barrier, feeling disconnected and wondering why true enlightenment seems just out of reach? You have the power to realign your spine, your energy, and your entire being. The steps are simple, but the rewards? Life-changing. Imagine living with a spine fully in tune with your spiritual path, experiencing the flow of energy that brings you closer to your higher self. Now, I'm curious, what's stopping you from making these changes? Whether it's a small shift in posture, practicing yoga, or seeking professional spinal care, the road to spiritual alignment is right in front of you. Don't let another day go by without tapping into this ancient wisdom and unlocking the spiritual growth you deserve. If this resonated with you, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. There's so much more to learn, and your journey is just getting started.